Now, when I say they do it all, I'm talking about property damage appraisals is what they do. We were just talking about the difference between public adjusters that have come into the area, and now I want to ask John about insurance companies adjusters and the difference.
Sure. So, again, great question. We talked about a PA is typically going to charge 10% if he gets in. He or she's going to get in there early and charge 10%. They may charge 20 on a reopen of a claim. There's a lot of details in that very long and real contract. It puts them in the driver's seat. In terms of who are they going to be working with on the other side, there's going to be a function of independent adjusters and company adjusters. And those are, those folks have the same licensure as the public adjusters, except in that they place that license with a independent adjusting firm or a company firm. So most of the lettered vehicles that you see are going to be an actual employee of that company, and that could be, it could be Nationwide, it could be Universal, it could be whomever it might be. And you're going to have an employee driving that. You're going to have somebody with there's a checkbook somewhere in the background of that operation. Back in the day, of course, back in the day, we used to settle them on the back of a pickup truck they'd have a 4-part claim sheet and a check and handwritten.
That's the way it was done.
And it was done. It was resolved. You might have paid me a smidgen more over on the tree, but I didn't call you about the window.
There you go.
There you go. But so nowadays, instead of that, we have an Xactimate estimating software, and we use independent and company adjusters to put together those estimating plans.
That's insurance company adjusters. That's what I was going to ask you is about the independent adjusters that come along.
Roger. So. And those men and women are doing a fantastic hard job there. And they are just like so many other things. There's so many of them doing a great, great, great job. There will be some that they'll miss a detail that we would have hoped that they would have picked up. Mm-hmm. They surprisingly get paid typically a percentage or on a fee schedule.
That's what I was going to ask is how do they get paid?
Crazy. You won't believe me if I told you, but the more they write, the more they get paid.
Really?
Yes, sir. 100%.
I didn't know that.
No, 100%. I've seen the bill a million times. Now, of course, there are reasonable expectations of efficiency, or how they can get it done for the least amount that is reasonable. Sure, but nonetheless, they get paid a percentage.